Yes.
Thank you so much for the organizer of the conference to giving time to me to share my experience in the conference. Uh, since I am from mathematics and computer science in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I am very interested to share my experience. We are teaching the School of International Relation of the foreigner, foreign affairs, the diplomat, young diplomat to be going to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So my topic is about the I am game theorist and also AI specialist. I'm going to share my PowerPoint. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Not yet, but I think it's just loading.
Yes.
Just one
My,
second.
yes, my topic is the role of the game theory, role of the game theory on the international relation and with an example of the Iran-USA relation prediction. So the game theory is one of the most famous poet of the Iran, Ferdowsi, 1,000 years ago, had a poem about the, I translated the Persian. به نام خدا توانا بود هر که دانا. Means that the person who is the more science them, they are more powerful. So my topic is based on the big data that these days is very interesting for the everybody in any subject. Game theory is a subject which in definition is the study of a strategic situation, which most of the international relation researcher and also the uh, diplomat, they have everyday strategic situation. So the game theory and AI is going to help the diplomat and researcher in international relations and political science to predict the future. The game theory duty is to predict the future. Means that if our data is correct, up to 90%, we can predict the future. I am sure that all of the people in the conference are interested about the future of the Ukraine and Russia war, which I have written an article going to be published very soon about the future of this war, about the Taiwan, what will happen. And during my career, I have done a lot of prediction. For example, prediction of the presidency of Trump. We predict that Trump will be the president. Also, that we have in Iran, we predict who going to be the president of the Iran. And very important point in the game theory is that not only say to you what strategy and scenario you choose for to be successful, say that what will your opponents want to do. It is very important. That means we can know what is the strategy of the opponent uh, in the game theory. Game theory have a lot of when John Neumann in Hungary. I was the ambassador of Iran in Hungary. For that reason, I went there. Uh, Game theory is a very now spread in different subjects in the military, international relations, biology, social science, economy, and so different subjects. So the game theory is a very useful tools for the diplomat to predict the future. But very important, our job which I have done and I want to share with the other scholars in this conference, that mathematics is a tough subject. And those international relations and political science are coming from the art science, and they are not very comfortable with the mathematics and computer science. So for first time, I in Iran, in the School of the International Relations, I converted the game theory for the international relation and political science. That means in the easiest way, uh, easiest way, we teaching the game theory how to use the game theory for prediction of the future. So here is an example of the great game, which those are coming with the mathematics of the high school. They can use very easy. For example, here we have two strategy for player one. Which one is bigger, B plus or A? Sure A. And which one, C or B plus? Sure B plus. In this way, we are teaching the game theory to the young diplomat to learn the game theory, and with the easiest way, they can conclude that which strategy is the best. For example, here, B is bigger than C, A and bigger than B plus. So the alpha is the best strategy for player one, and we can predict the strategy of the pair, which we compare like that. Which one is bigger, B minus or C? Sure, B minus. A is bigger than B plus. Sure, the alpha is the best strategy. So in this content, very easy, diplomat can understand that they must choose which strategy is better for them, and as I told, which strategy for opponents, alpha. We know that in the negotiation, in the economy, in the social relation, we must choose which strategy is better. So I have most important question which usually they ask me, how it is possible to make it digit the international relation and political science. Very easy example is here that we can relation of the nation, relation of the person, we can digit. When two nations is very good relation, we can give +1. When they have some conflict but not fighting, 0. And also if they have so many conflict, -1. But in this way, we can digitalize the events in the international relation. But so the international relation is complicated. We use the game Gambit. Gambit is a software which you help the when the scenario and the strategy is too much. So the Gambit can help us which strategy is the best. 10 years ago, to Dr. Zarif, Minister of Foreign Affairs, I predicted the relation of Iran and Saudi Arabia that going to be very bad condition. But unfortunately, the problem is that in the top level, they are not going to be given so much importance to this matter. For 8 years, we lost their years because they are not listening to our prediction. So in the last part, I have given so many examples here that how the Gambit works. But because time is less going to be finished, I'm going to the last conclusion that Iran and USA, what will be the prediction? USA and Iran, they have here, in scenario, we have two strategies. USA, that means negotiation and talk with Iran. P, punishment, that means sanction. Iran has two scenarios, cooperation, and R is rebelling, not cooperating with the USA. So in this digit is coming from the information we collected from the United Nations, from military, social, economy, and kept here. And here we are going to predict the relation of the Iran and USA like that. I told before, 6 is greater than 5 and 0 is greater than -. As a game theory, I am predicting that USA want to talk, as you have seen during the last few weeks. Iran and USA are going to negotiate about the prisoner and free the money of the Iran. But Iran strategy is A and R. Why in the JCPOA Iran is not going to cooperate and rebelling? Because in this game theory, we predicting that Iran is not going to cooperate because Iranian people and Iranian government, they have very bad history from the USA. Whenever any nation had the negotiation with USA, there was a problem. Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan. So Iran has learned from history, and Iranian nation learned that negotiation with the USA is useless, because after the negotiation, you can see the Ukraine, so many from the Congress, they went to Ukraine, they pushed them, and they went to war, and so many people killed. I am sure if there was a good game theorist in the near the Putin, never he was decided to go war with the Ukraine. For that reason, the game theory and AI, especially AI now, is going to help in these contents to the diplomat and the researcher to predict the future. I have predict the Ukraine and Russia war, and I'm going to publish maybe by next week. Everybody can go. My email is there, and anybody can want to my article about Iran and Saudi Arabia, about the Trump and the USA and the North Korea relation. It is in the internet. I have written some cyber diplomacy book, which is published in India, and I will be very happy if they can change the information with me in this regard, and I'm ready for any question. Thank you so much that given time to me to exchange my experience with you.